Hey, RepealSMART supporters, Clay Mitchell here. Wanted to thank you for all your hard work and give you an update. We've had a lot that's happened in this last week and a lot of questions that have come up, so we thought we'd give you an update on those. I'm going to do two updates. This one is going to deal with legal issues. I'm going to do another one that also deals with updates as far as the campaign itself and some action items on things coming up. So as far as the legal issues go, there was a story in the Press Democrat, also in the Marin IJ, and we thought that we'd give you some of the background on that because those are fairly short stories for a complex issue. Several weeks ago, we received a letter from SMART's special counsel dealing with the elections issues, and he informed us that he believed that we were not following the correct procedure for this initiative, and that instead SMART would have to pass an ordinance that would then define the procedure for the election. Now, we had some concerns obviously right away with that. The first one being, we had discussed all of this with SMART's general counsel back months ago, 3-4 months ago. We'd also discussed it with the registrars, and it was determined that the registrar of voters would be the elections official and would define, would interpret how the law was to apply, and that they're the ones who gave us the procedure that we're following. And everyone seemed on board. And so now, months later, when we're in the middle of collecting signatures, we get this letter saying that we're not doing it correctly. We had some specific concerns with the way that they were proposing to pass this ordinance. They informed us that they were going to consider it at their October 19th meeting coming up, that they would appoint Farhad Mansourian, their executive director, as the elections official for the district, and that their general counsel would act as county counsel and would provide an impartial title and summary for our petition. Well, we are not required by a California elections law that we're following to provide a title and summary that's been prepared by county council. It's not in the law, and we had asked specifically about it and were told that it was not something we were required to do. So SMART wanted to be the elections official and play the role of county council, and somehow felt that they could render an impartial title and summary. They also wanted to change the rules a bit, and that in essence would start over. It would invalidate all the thousands of signatures that we've already collected, and we'd have to start over with this new petition. But they were not going to change the deadline so that we would not get a restart on the 180 days and would only have about 3 months left to collect the rest of the signatures. So we didn't feel this was right. We went to our attorneys, we talked it over in detail, we asked the registrars for clarification as well. In the end, it turns out that the Secretary of State and the registrars both agree that we are on the right track, that we are following California elections law properly, and the registrars have reaffirmed that they will accept the current petition with the signatures and certify them as valid to the SMART board. And so we're, even though it was a little tense there for a week or so, it's become very clear to us that we're on the right track, that we did our due diligence, and that we followed it correctly. So there's no concern from that perspective. While we feel that SMART may try to pull some shenanigans again, that the law is very much on our side, and we're willing to go to the mat to defend that, especially with the support of the Secretary of State's office, who is the chief elections official for the state, as well as the registrars in both Sonoma and Marin counties. So that's the update on the legal side of things. Everything is going great there, and we feel really good. That being said, if you can make it to the SMART board meeting, we would not put it past them to try to pass some sort of ordinance that would change or affect the rules of the game somewhere here midstream. So if you can make it and show them that, hey, we're watching them and we want them to play fair. If they want to fight, we'll do a fair fight, but we're not going to allow them to mess around and change the rules midstream on us. It just wouldn't be fair to the people. It wouldn't give people the respect that they're due and access to the elections process. Next update is going to be about the campaign itself. Thanks.